Yes, greetings to the four corners of the universe. You don't know, we're there live in a BAKAWAL station. So we run the street. You know what I mean? So this is another edition of our BAKAWAL Station Street podcast. So we do it. It's where the champions meet and greet. So we build champion, we not kill champion.
Yes, sir.
Champion station. But yo, today Bafetu, it's none other than the greatest, the most, the richest talent in South Africa. When we talk of MzansiReggae, when we talk of international, we talk about Cape Town, the only country in the country of South Africa. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
So, man, I don't know, and not forgetting a special guest all the way from the Ghana side. You know, when we say Bagana, just like Bafana Bafana. Greetings, my people.
Yes,
Rastafari.
Yes.
Sister ANELE.
Yes, blessed.
LLOYD.
Yes, I.
My brother from Ghana. Oh, yes, that name, you know. Nice performance anyway, before we go further with anything like Friday, just recently.
Yes, Friday.
We're there in a rooftop,
Yeah,
in a
yes,
city. Anyway, we're live from Jozi, man. South Africa is also we stay, you know. But tell me about your upbringing, especially the Cape Townian. We're coming to you, Ghana. We start at home. We visit next door.
So the upbringing, King, you know, we grew up, you know, listening to reggae music, and there's a dance hall in
Yes,
Cape
sir.
Town, in Makaskavi. So we used to attend the dance hall, we got the inspiration through that, you know, So we started doing performances and coming out, you know. So that's where the music started from, till now.
Sister ANELE, the same story?
Yeah, not quite. I think my introduction into music is more in like hip hop.
Oh, okay.
I discover, you know, the inspiration of reggae through seeing, you know, places like this, you know, where you meet Rastas in every corner, and then
inspired.
there was Peter Tosh Hall, and Rastas used to bask.
I know Peter Tosh
there.
Hall.
They used to bask in small sessions. Black Supreme used to do like a one-man show there, barefooted.
Okay.
You know, those were the days like you felt like, oh my God, I've never seen this thing before. What even is this person? Like what is it? What is even Rasta? You know, I didn't even understand that. I was just a high school kid, just passing through I going back home, going to school was the same thing.
The same kind.
So yeah, I connected with Rastas, and here today we are.
Give thanks, my brother.
Yes,
Mr. Palmer, naughty Adija Palmer. Mula Palmer. Big up yourself. I love the energy, man. Where do you get that energy, man?
we give thanks for life. It's naturally.
Where you get that the energy, man? Which one is that one? Yeah, man. So, how you hold the dance hall in Ghana? How is the dance hall in Ghana? Or how did you grow up to be that danceholic, you know, shooting star?
Well, I'll say first of all, big up
There's a breeze,
South Africa, big up Maximum Style, big up everybody. Same way.
Yeah, man. Big up Maximum Style. Going there.
Fully
Fully representing. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I would say reggae and dancehall in Ghana, it's only more popular in our ghettos and places we call Zongo. That is where Muslims come from.
Okay.
Zongo, just like trenches here.
Okay.
That is
Where the poor people survive.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the gully side.
Just like Cape Town, these two they come from. I know, you know, our, you know, politic landscape. There is a richer, there is a poor.
Yeah.
So yeah.
In the same style in Ghana, so I found myself to be born at that place.
Yes.
So the dancehall over there is just everyday life. Dancehall and reggae is everyday life.
Everyday life.
Yes, and I also started with R&B when I was in school, listening to people's songs and writing. Later, dancehall took over because I could see I can write someone's song even if the person didn't tell me the lyrics. When I listen to one song, I can write everything down. So I needed it to pushing for me to get my own style.
Yes.
Not be writing the whole lyrics.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's very good. Trademark.
Pushing more into the dance.
So how you get to maximum style? Like,
Well, I'll always say big up internet. Whoever brought internet to the world,
it's the best.
Yeah, man, so Maximum Stars, we met in a group called MzansiReggae. Yeah, reggae what?
MzansiReggae group.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's where I was connected by Black Dillinger. Yeah, man, then I got connected to SFS, and SFS connected me to Maximum, the
Pepsi, original Ragamuffin. Yeah, man, big up Pop Shot. Yes, now, did you drop any album?
Yes, I am rapping
EP.
Yes.
From Ghana.
From Ghana.
Okay, what they call it?
I am Brav King.
Oh, Brav King.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Myself.
All right.
I'm a brave
Sister
king.
Anele, you are the talk of the town. Let's say. and Red Lord is the talk of the town, but is coming under you. You see, so people they'll realize later because your voice is louder than.
Yes, sir.
But I wanna tell you guys, hey, the music that you drop, me I listen South African reggae like all the way this time around, because that's why we should stick right now.
Yes, sir.
When the good music comes out, we should appreciate it.
Yes,
yeah.
So I may still want some bombo selector now play it. You know, I was in the event.
I saw you there.
But how many percent of your locally sound that you hear from selectors?
It was a few. It was quite a few. I was saying this morning, like finally that you should mention that. I was saying this morning to them, I was listening to his music. I was listening to Bama's music, and every morning we have a session, like in these days that we have been here, that we listen to LLOYD's reggae. There's that song called Reggae. So in the morning there's a ritual where we listen to this music. And I said, I'm gonna be a DJ.
Yeah.
Anela JAHMENA is gonna be an artist and a DJ. Because there has to be someone who's willing to play our music. I've heard so many beautiful, upbeat, dancehall sound that can turn people up, man. That can turn people up. I was like,
you know what is surprising me? Sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
These selectors, and they say me always, I hate them. I don't hate you people. You don't do the right thing. That's it. And it's high time we speak these things.
Okay.
Because when your music is not being played, we're not gonna make ends meet.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, sir.
The music that we have, even the Jamaican music that came yesterday and last year, they don't play it. They played 20 years ago tune. Trust me, Pega.
Like that.
And they ask me why I don't go to the events. It's because of the same crap.
Sound.
You understand? And it keep on training the capacity of the crowd. And they say we are hating them. You see, because let me tell you, when I listen to your music, I find a lot of power and the message and the content. I listen to Red Lord music. I find the youthful, representing dance, or just like Jamaica, music arise time to time. So now I'm still surprised. These albums are out there, but I still can't find even a selector streaming and showing us live and saying this is a music. So where are we going? According to you, maybe Cape Town, they do play the local, I don't know, maybe Northwest, where, but here in Josie, I feel.
I think basically it's like a thing, like in everywhere.
Yeah,
like it's a thing everywhere.
It's like a norm.
It's became a norm. In Cape Town, like reggae music is still alive.
Yeah.
Barely breathing.
Yeah.
I think I don't want to say because now all of a sudden I'm being popular in Joburg or whatever.
So
but it's been there. To think that like when I listen to people's views on the album, it's something that I never thought it was possible. The perspective that people have on the album, and the questions that they are asking, about why wait so long, and I say it's been a struggle. It's about resistance. It's about persistence in what you do and what you love, And I'm just pouring my heart into this album saying, this is my lived experience and this is how I want it to be told, and that's the power of music, that's the power of our art, that you can be able to communicate emotions that are not easily said, in terms of like support from the people, you know, it's been well received.
Yeah,
it's been so amazing. This song, there was a time I didn't even want, you know, to have it on the album. And then another sister of mine was there during the process, wanted to strangle me. She's like, you do not dare.
Leave that song.
And it's amazing how this song is the main song that people are like,
it's so powerful.
You know.
But before we go there, like sizobuza ukuthi ufike kanjani eMzansi style and like nifike kanjani because we are sisters, I mean, and brothers. Yeah, as far as I can see, you are just fixing LLOYD dreadlocks now, so it shows the unity within your journey of the music and coming from the very same ghetto.
Yes, I.
LLOYD.
Yes, King. Yes, I.
And then you left Black Dillinger's camp when you ran to his enemy. Let's not go far. How it came about?
Okay, I've worked with Pepshin while I was with Dillinger.
Okay.
So, but there was nothing happening with teacher music that time.
Yes.
For a longest time, yeah.
Okay.
So Pepshin linked me up to come and let's work this side. And
that's
I saw
beautiful.
it's a good opportunity for me as well because people have to know me and to know my sound. So I felt like I was kept back by that thing. So that's why. But there's no bad blood between me and the brother.
You still good, his brother. He came here and told us, yeah, man, those artists, actually, he recommended both of you as the best.
Yes,
I say, actually, yeah. And your album is feature a lot of, like, it's Lion King,
Momo
Dread,
SFS.
You know, SFS, and then,
Monkwe.
So that was your plan, or that?
Yeah, it just fell that way. It wasn't planned. It just happened. It came together.
It is beautiful.
The synergy.
It is beautiful. Like I was listening this morning and say, yo, you are a good writer.
My Lord.
Yeah.
man.
Known lyricist.
Writer.
Yes,
Yeah. Manje sister ANELE sibhekeni before ngizakufuthi waseGhana nje ngoba dlala wena njengamanje. I think wena ozosilida selasekhona njengomZansiReggae. I believe in you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I respect all the artists there, but your voice came now. I know you long time. Like I've seen you performing but once. So every time I was always hungry for your performance. And when my other brother Mcheku used to go to Cape Town, speak of you, you know, and I was, hey, I know that girl, man, she's powerful. But the album came and shit.
It shook ground.
How long?
Say it out loud. It shook ground. You say it. It shook ground. So like, what? All I can say is like, ba 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 ba. Big things are going. You know, time is shifting.
Yeah.
You know, expect a lot from ANELE JAHMENA. You know. Maximum Styles, big up again, you know, all, you know, I always say, like, easy, like, they happen very strangely, because I feel like, you know what, I am super ecstatic, like, I'm over the moon, as how abantu besithi ANELE, kudala silindile, and ke ngoku nayo masikhona ikhupeke yathi dala besilindile sesifikile Cape Town, you know, Khayelitsha 7784 Site C, you must stand up, you know. We come from places, you know, where dreams have died, you know, young people are disorientated, you know, but one thing that makes us affirmed is that we understand that we carry the dreams and aspirations of those young people. We lift up that flag high, that, you know what, young people in Khayelitsha and Site C, they exist. Through the struggles, through the trials, they do exist in every other ghetto, because Lonobo is from another part of Cape Town, you know. So it's amazing. It's amazing.
That's beautiful,
you know.
Mama. Hey. Sizwe ku brother from the Bagana, my brother. Keep that. Welcome to South Africa again, and it's a great pleasure, man. It's the first time I have 3 artists in the same block.
Yes,
it's a wonderful one. Like I'm so humble and respect your works. Because though I don't know your music yet, I'm still gonna go down and look for it. Those 2. Are you willing to come to South Africa and stay, maybe get married? Because your brothers, they come here and stay here.
Now, if you ask me, I do want to sell my passport.
Yeah.
You don't want to go back?
Yeah.
What you find, you people, what you get in South Africa, man?
You know, truly, chubby girls around the world now.
It's South Africa. Yeah, I know. South Africa, we are number 1.
Number 1.
Yeah,
I know. They get them sugar, them hot, you know.
So it's all part of it, and also I love the hospitality.
Yeah,
like, seriously,
it's some culture.
Artistic,
yes,
no jokes.
That's
so
nice.
I would love to come back here for more music, like for more performances, to sing that work with my brother.
Yes, that's nice. Best combination I see already is coming.
More fun.
Yeah.
This is it's you are actually professing maybe something that could be a next album, you know, from Maximum Styles.
True.
The 3 new artists that came create a trio, you know, and we just burn it up.
How was your
The process.
Your process? You are building these albums, like both of you, because mina ngabona nje. I want to say
it was fast. It was only 7 days a week.
7 days.
Yeah, the whole album. I think my sister did the same thing.
They think it's been penning
for a long time.
I see.
Phoenix in my album. Phoenix is saying it.
But he also knows
It's a fire burning.
That song, man, it's a big song.
Shotanje, we must dance nje.
Omunye uzothi ushaya manje ulokhuzana. Legalize nge-steam.
Yayivakho. Hey, shady. I was never ready for the shady. But you know, it's all mutual respect. You know, Legalize is my sister, you know. In fact, she's a veteran, you know, in this thing. Like, she's been here before. You know, sometimes, you know, the most hurtful part about things in the industry is that people are not granted their flowers. You know, but you know, I look up to those and I respect those who paved the way for us to be here, you know. And what we can only do is pick up from where they left off, and then we can continue and make it larger. And then the other generation is gonna come and pick up from where we left off and make it, you know, even go bigger. You know, if we don't succeed, then the others will come.
Blood.
There's no bad blood, you know. Zungu,
you know.
Riot left this hook for me in the studio. He came and he heard that, he saw me at Catch a Fire.
Yes.
And he was like, okay, sister, I see you. I'm like, no, man, you know, it's always like that respect of a big artist. You're like, yeah, you don't want to be like influencing and stuff, you know, forcing yourself into groups of people. And at the time, I didn't recognize my greatness, that when he sees me, he sees an equal, you know. And then when he placed that hook,
voices are like this.
you know, when he placed that hook there, he said, Anela must have it. I was thinking, like, there's always been this song and this thing I wanted to address, because mina ngokukhula ne ndingathi ndiregadwa njengomntana wenkazana, which is sort of like an insult esiXhoseni. Yayiva uba uzalelwe ekhaya, yabo, and ufuna ukukhula uthwale yes uqanda uvala lanto loba utata wakho uyambona nanki apha uhlala pha ubelong to that family. Lanto mele nawe uyayifumana awuyifumani, yabo. And then seeing my mom go through that, I was like, let me question this. You know, I've given you respect, I've given you all of these things, but still you do not settle down? What about even that woman there who's carrying this burden of raising these kids, but the kids are yours? That's why you come now, the song of Zungu. I've always heard the story about Zulu love letters, you know, little charm bracelets, you know, that people give in celebration of, you know, admiration, whether it be an engagement, because, you know, in the Western world it's a ring, but, you know, in our world we have a language that we have, and I like to appreciate, like, you know, this little authentic stuff that we still carry as people of many diverse cultures. So I admire that part. Yes. I'm very happy.
I know Dread LLOYD, he came with a youthful, you know, vibration, and Opuchichina and Jengama, you know, gangster youth and all these, you know, dancehall, we understand. And because we also now forget that kind of element, as well, I like it. It's very nice.
Good song, you know, good artist.
And for the dancehall, you know, like Phonetics is that one you perform the
Pressure.
Boom.
Big song.
Boom. 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 Sexy girl, that's my type.
I don't get really proper lyrics on some other, but I know there's pressure, and she loves the sex. What?
She loves the sexual pleasure.
Yes. Yo, those lines, they kill me, man. They kill me.
My favorite is reggae.
In the album.
Yeah.
Reggae.
Yo. You know what? That music, that song, reggae.
You know
People must be playing that song and radio every morning in their houses every morning for the start of the day. For the start of the day.
That one I repeated today 3 times. Reggae, because you know at the verse, I was still wanna catch the verse. When you start to say reggae, what?
Wake up, reggae when we sleep.
When you have to, when you say, why you worry when you have to pray? Oh, illegal, Lion King. Oh,
Lecture.
yeah, reggae. Tell me about reggae. Like
Reggae.
Wow. Well, you never sell out reggae.
Yes, sir.
Reggae is what? Reggae is life, and life is reggae.
Yeah.
That's the twist of rhyming scheme.
Yes, sir.
Deep lyrics.
And Buze, nisayinile neMaximum Style.
Yes.
Yes.
Maximum Style.
You signed.
Yes, we are signed under Maximum Styles.
Nice.
It doesn't get any better, like, you know, when people just don't talk. You don't talk. We don't want no bugger talk. Like, you know, just action.
Me, I've signed a contract overseas with white people. And I don't want to lie. Everything, it was always a best, you know, treatment for me, because everything is organized by the company, and there's management, there's everything, protocol, you know. So it's good when artists to get aside, because that's the only way to get there.
Yes, sir.
You know, and understand even this is business.
It's business.
Yeah, we can't just do it.
I think Nyansile Rasta in that sense, because I think what has contaminated this idea of artist signing is the corruption within, you know, production industries and stuff.
Yes.
And yet I think we have a way in which the reason where I felt comfortable about Maximum Styles is this transparency, you know, and knowing that I still hold a certain power and right to have a word, to be part of the process, and not just be included in the process, in the decision making. I'm included, you know, and it's a healthy environment, you know, where you are able to say, this I don't like, you know. There are no what is this, small print or fine print, the terms and conditions being in, everything is disclosed here now, and you are going through a workshop of understanding the nature of this business that you are in, and it grows you as well. It grows you as well as an artist, that now you have someone who's giving you a breakdown of the industry, preparing you that, because we have a 3-year contract with Maximum Styles, so it prepares you, you know, so that when you are off this, You meet people, you know what to say, you know who to talk to,
Yes.
you know how to talk to people, you know. And these interviews as well help us, you know, to actually let other people who want to do business with us understand that, you know, you have to go through here. Now you're no longer dealing with ANELE JAHMENA.
To put Mzalazala,
yes, but Saikere, yo.
For the best communication, you know, let me tell you something to show you this man is professional.
Yeah.
I know him, he worked with Far Isis for many times. I got experience for him taking Far Isis from where he was and put him there. So you, with the right man there.
Yes,
And I can tell me before I call him, you gave me his number. He's the one who sent me WhatsApp and asked me about this interview. And I was like, shit, no. You know, here now I'm getting a challenge, professional. And communication has been proper from the start until now. We've got this successful interview. So a great pleasure for us. BAKAWAL Station, Champion Station. My brother, in Ghana, and then how's like let me say reggae, because here in South Africa, as you hear how we struggling, and like people like ANELE, they've been down in the ghettos, but now they are out with a beautiful craft and body of work. And in Ghana, how is the struggle? As you said, we're almost the same, but maybe you've got a way of shifting things or pushing things.
Well, I would say the industry in Ghana, especially reggae, it's similar here.
Okay.
Because it's still struggling. Although we have big artists that are trying to push it outside, but most of the time sabotaging, backbiting. It's like when they come on camera, they speak of unity, one love. But behind the
action is something else.
They don't want no sound to play. Like reggae. No, man, they don't want to push it.
Okay.
So that is why when you hear of any Ghana artist, it might be on a different genre. Maybe amapiano or maybe Afro dancehall, as we call it.
Because I realized that even Stone Boy is like he shifted to some Afrobeat kind of.
Yeah, so all the stars are shifting.
And how is it Shatta Wale then?
Shatta Wale is also shifting because he's doing Afro and also dancehall, but for too much reggae.
Okay.
And even when they release a dancehall or reggae song, they don't invest in it.
Okay.
More than different genres.
The other genre. So almost the same like South Africa.
Yeah.
Because my piano is taking the place.
Taking lead.
Are you ready to do some piano songs with Maximum Style?
Yeah.
Music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me, I'm going there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean music. We must do reggae and the music.
You know what?
The music is reggae. Reggae is music.
Transcend time. You know, I was saying yesterday in another interview that, you know what, we must be willing, you know, to transcend. We don't have to conform sometimes, but we can put even what we know as reggae inside of a piano.
Why not?
You know, and we could pass it.
Because that's our authenticity.
It's an infusion.
Yes.
It's an infusion.
Yes.
And infusions have been done and they've grown other genres. My piano comes from an infusion of a certain genre and another genre. And it's what it is today. And tomorrow we will mix my piano with something else. Then it will be born with something else. Yes. So I think we mustn't be scared as artists to keep up with the times and not feel like we are losing the authenticity, but we are rather, you know, laying layers of growth on top of what we claim is a culture for us. Because in order for the culture to be recognized, people who still believe in it need to be there in the front line.
Yes. You've been performing around Jozi since you came from Cape Town.
Yeah.
And how is the Jozi crowd and compared to Cape Town crowd?
Yeah, the Cape Town crowd. Yeah, it's a very beautiful crowd, but fast crowd. I think Uplaka Youth had a challenge when it came to Cape Town, you know, and so you can see most of the people here are steppers, you know, and so on, and it's rhythmic, it's beautiful. But when it comes to Cape Town, say proper lezozo, like you know we like pa 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 pa, you know we like you know we are ready you know.
I will say yeah, in Cape Town I think you people were advanced.
We pace it up
because me I went to Cape Town I think it was 2007.
Yeah, that was a long time.
And we were able to go to Peter Tosh Hall. There was a dance there. And the way I saw the people were rocking the mic there. And here in Jos, we were still not even in the mic that time. We'll just go to the mic when there's a dance in Mzimhlophe and just say something. No one was like
really doing like I was saying. Yeah.
And then so by saying that I mean Nina ni advance and Nina abantu abaningi Nina by overseas.
Yeah, most. It's funny you should say that because even though like I would say a lot of times I've been an underrated artist.
Yes.
But I've got experience, you know, with Sounds of the South. I've traveled, you know, Europe,
yes,
you know, and even the biggest, you know, of artists are still gunning to go overseas,
yes.
You know, and this is why I'm saying I've paid my dues, you know, and Shadow put it very much warmingly when she says, give ANELE JAHMENA her flowers.
Yeah.
Because I don't want no flowers I can't smell, you know. Yeah, we don't want flowers we can't smell. This time around, we share love. We spread the love. We just give it. We give it in the music. We give it even when we see each other, you know, pass on the energy, you know, healing energy, you know. It must transcend, it must go everywhere because this is how we're going to fix this music, you know. We're going to fix this industry by recognizing each other as people and by sharing and giving love and healing to each other. Because believe it or not, the industry is so fast. Tomorrow we might not be talking about ANELE JAHMENA because yesterday we were talking about Rain Africa. Big up to Rain Africa. Large up my sister because she has set it the trend. You know, she has paved the way. A young beautiful woman, you know, and she has stood the ground. And yes, ANELE JAHMENA is a veteran. You know, no doubt. You
don't see.
So that's why I get offended. They started like, newcomer. I'm like, okay, I'm taking it.
I'll just go there. You don't see any like bit of
competition
challenge. Yeah.
Between me and who?
Not with you. There is lot of female, you know, woman here. Like,
you know what? Me, I'm not gonna answer that like questions about competition.
Yeah.
Because
I'm just saying, Jay.
Because no, you're already measuring us with each other, and I don't want it to go there. Because I think each and every one of us has a stamp, you know, a signature they've set, and some might be, you know, penguin feet, and some might be chicken feet, and then some might be big foot. We don't know, but I don't like to rate people in that level of class. Oh, you are in the middle, lower, whatever. I believe we have a balance. How we are gifted and the purpose that we serve is equal to each one of us, you know, and is unique to each one of us. So let's celebrate that.
Thank you.
Let's celebrate that.
One family, one big family. Ikona rival Cape Town.
Plenty.
No rival. In Joseph there was once.
Yeah, wow.
You remember?
Plenty. I'm like, plenty.
Still, you know, linga.
Yeah.
So there's this entertainment, you know, even Jamaicans, even hip hop, even, you know, Caspanyovers, aka, you know, you name them, you know, this thing it happens, but it's not for the personal, you know, say, but it's,
you know, the toxic part about, you know, the small industry of MzansiReggae that we have is that things escalate from just a comment into something bigger.
I always
And I'm like, we cannot be talking street.
Yeah.
If you want to build an industry that is well respected, we should not be talking street. You know, because in a street fight, you know, all guns out. You know, it's not bagger talk type of thing. So we are here in this business for respect. You know, bring back the respect of the industry. You know, and not make things a personal war. Yes, the political is personal and the personal is political. But what is the purpose of these beefs? Are they raising profile? And who's the person that you are beefing with? Who's benefiting what? You know, is there a sponsorship that's saying, okay, if you guys go to a tag team together, we will give you this much money. Oh, this is like, you have to understand the business behind even the popular beefs that people have. You know, it's not something about, I know like a lot of artists think scandals, they make people know you know, and they want to be known by that. But I'm saying, let's grow up, you know, grow up and grow the music and set a quality that we are all going to appreciate, so that we don't find envy within each other, you know, so that we don't create animosity amongst each other, because we are very small people.
But you know, as you are ANELE like that, you hot like that, you know, somebody doesn't like it, you know, and it does happen. But I've seen this in a lot of CD.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
About it. Any future like preference of artists you wanna feature or internationally?
It's still early times to be talking internationally, otherwise.
Okay.
But we never know. By the grace of the Most High. By the grace of the Most High.
Okay.
We still have a lot of living legends, you know, that we would love to meet, whether it's within the reggae fraternity or in another, you know, fraternity. Yes. Because I think music should expand. Life and bread.
My life and bread. Reggae, man. Well, big up Cape Town, man. Big up Cape Town, representing Josie. I think you, Josie, people who can see what's happening, I think we all see what's happening. Cape Town is coming by storm. Cape Town is coming by storm, so, but we all are one in a reggae. Big up yourself, Great LLOYD. Big up yourself, Sister ANELE.
Blessed love.
Bagana. Let's put it once like this, you know.
Yes,
and then
fire.
To close up your social, and the message to the people, and sell yourself.
All right. First of all, I would say big up Maximum Styles. What's the man name? His name? The man with his name.
Amen.
You forgot something.
Man. My superstar.
Man. Pepsi, man. Original.
No, man.
Put him Zalazan.
Man.
Sakele Mzalazan. Mzalazan. Put him Zalazan.
I can't mention.
You can't mention it.
Man, at that, and same way, Pep Shannon and the whole of Maximum Styles. My name is MULA PALMAR. You can check me on all the social media platforms. I have an EP out. I'm drafting it. Check it out and also support the family. We are here to stay. If you're wrong with nobody, we are here to do the music.
Boom.
BAKAWAL Stashan, stand up.
Yes, I.
Maximum Style, stand up. MLB, stand up.
Yes.
Sakele Mzalazala, stand up. Lajab, everybody. You can find ANELE JAHMENA on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Slowly coming into, you know, our biggest platform, Twitter. And you can find our music in all musical digital platforms. All I could say is, like, you know, enjoy, you know, let the energy simmer in, you know, love and heart, you know, love and light.
Yeah, same way that, you know, it's LLOYD at all digital platforms, you know, go and support the album. Maximum, big up BAKAWAL, same way.
Yeah, man, big up LLOYD. Put up that tune, star. Put up that tune.
Hey.
Yeah, man.
We create a mini dance hall in the street.
South Africa, its finest, its best sound. You understand?
Hey!
Yes, select.
Well, it can come again.
Pull up.
Pull up.
Yeah. Abafethu, it's been a great pleasure. It's, you know, it's a great privilege to get Cape Town on the blog and to get Ghana, you know, in our podcast. So please subscribe, like, share. BAKAWAL Station Street Podcast. We there pick up High Boy Visuals Production. Behind the scene, pick up Chimbana, Melo is there, Putum Zalazala, the BAKAWAL whole crew. We're signing out. Plago this. Bang.
Beautiful stranger, beautiful.